from WBTW, Melissa Myers, Taylor Maresca, and meteorologist James Hopkins. You're watching Number 1 News 13 this morning.
Good Monday morning. Dry conditions on the radar and temperatures are still cooling off just a little bit more. Still well above average for our temperatures in the 40s, supposed to be in the mid 30s. We'll get back to that tonight as that cooler air keeps coming in behind the cold front that's moving its way further out. So out of the bus stop this morning, definitely need to bundle up again. It is going to be chilly. Temperatures will be in the low 40s for most of us, and we'll have a lot of sunshine as we go throughout the day. Mid 50s by the time we get to lunch. When the kids get out of school, temperatures are normal, finally back to normal. 56 to 58 as we go throughout your afternoon. So things are looking pretty good for the next couple of days. Lots of sunshine. And here comes the next system. It's actually going to be this low that's going to track off to our west and then down to the south. It's going to bring some showers up into the area. And then after that, actually for Thursday and Friday, temperatures will be on their way up. So we'll see again a nice day today. A few clouds this morning. The winds will die down late this afternoon into this evening, and it's going to be cold for your Tuesday morning. But Tuesday afternoon for tomorrow, still right around average for temperatures, and the showers will move their way in through Wednesday. First part of the day is the best chance for rain, and then things will gradually dry up through the evening and into the overnight. And Thursday, things are looking good. Lots of sunshine. We'll get that wind to shift once again, and temperatures will be on their way back up. Rainfall forecast shows about a tenth to maybe a quarter of an inch widespread. So again, could see a quick soaking rain move its way through. For today, temperatures will be in the mid to upper 50s, our normals for this time of year. For tonight, again, freezing to about 34 inland, 35 to 36 for the coast. And the 7-day forecast shows temperatures around average. A Wednesday shower activity then into the 60s Thursday, Friday, but that we'll have a dry cold front for Friday night. It will cool us off for the weekend, back to average on Saturday, mid 50s on Sunday, and same for the beaches, 50s all week till you get to Friday, 62 on Friday, but then cooling off through the weekend.
All right, thanks, James. Well, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but just wait for it. Here's F-Ruse, a Jack Russell Terrier who surfs with his owner, Morrow. Morrow is a surf instructor and says the techniques he uses to teach humans work equally well on dogs. He says the two began surfing together about a year ago, and they're not the only dog-human duo surfing the waves in Peru. A dozen or more can typically be seen during a weekend. And of course, safety for this duo is a priority. The dog uses a life jacket just in case he falls in.
That is adorable.
I would love to at least try and do a
mini surfing.
I would love to. She probably wouldn't stay on the board for more than a second, but it'd be hilarious to watch.
Oh yeah.
Now, your Storm Tracker 13 forecast first, sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
Good Monday morning, a little breezy to start your day today. That's that cooler air working its way in after the record-setting temperatures we wrapped up last week with and actually went into the weekend with as well. So we'll get back to normal today. You see that breeze there. Look at those flags and the tree there out overlooking the Myrtle Beach Boardwalk. And our temperatures are still on the way down with 39 for Laurinburg, 42 for Lumberton, 43 Florence, and 44 for Myrtle Beach. You see it's a big cool down anywhere from 13 to even 25 degrees cooler. Most of us were still in the 60s this time yesterday. And there's your breeze out of the northwest. A little breezy for a few spots like Florence and Myrtle Beach. And we'll see this through the morning hour. Sunshine, mid-40s at 9 a.m., mid-50s by lunch. We'll top out right around normal this afternoon in the mid to upper 50s.
Coming up on News 13 this morning, President Biden made his way to South Carolina to speak with voters about his plan for the country if he's elected again. Then 3 American servicemen are dead after a drone attack at a base in Jordan. Plus, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley takes her campaign back to her home state and hopes to gain voter support before the South Carolina primaries.
Coverage you can count on this morning starts now.
And thanks so much for joining us on your Monday morning. I'm Melissa Myers. Taylor is off today. First up at 6, we're now less than a week away from South Carolina's Democratic primary. Voters will head to the polls this coming Saturday. President Biden was in the Palmetto State this past weekend, showing his support with voters and state lawmakers. He spoke at a Democratic Party dinner Saturday night, but also made some other stops. The president told a crowd of supporters that he wouldn't be in the White House if it wasn't for South Carolina voters.
You're the reason I am president. You're the reason Kamala Harris is historic vice president. And you're the reason Donald Trump is a defeated former president. You're the reason Donald Trump is a loser. And you're the reason we're going to win and beat him again.
It was Democratic Congressman Jim Clyburn who represents the Charleston area and helped propel Biden to victory in the 2020 primaries. Biden says he's confident that he'll win the support of South Carolina's Democratic voters once again this year. And former South Carolina governor and Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley was in the upstate over the weekend for a campaign rally. Haley started her speech talking about the GOP race while mentioning former President Donald Trump throughout the night. Haley told voters what she would do if she's voted into the Oval Office. She also emphasized that foreign policy, drugs, education, and immigration are important issues to her.
When I am president, we will no longer give money to countries that hate America. I'll take you back to when I was governor. We passed the toughest illegal immigration law in the country. President Obama sued me over it, and we won.
While former President Donald Trump won both Iowa and New Hampshire, voters are holding out hope for Haley as early voting for the Republican Party starts February 12th. And coming up in our next half hour, News 13's Trish Munn gives us insight on the rally held right here on the Grand Strand and what Haley had to say to those who came out. And while the South Carolina Democratic and Republican presidential primaries are quickly approaching, many are gathering to teach others how important it is to cast a vote. The organization Black Voters Matter held a rally in Charleston Saturday to speak with community members about the importance of voting. Some out-of-state college students traveled from their campuses to join in. Organizers say they hope to inspire others to care about every election.
Whether it's the presidential primary that's on the ticket or whether it's local elections on the ticket, all of it's important. And so we want to make sure that we go out and touch the community to remind them of those important dates that are happening next week.
The Democratic primary will take place this Saturday, February 3rd, and the Republican primary is 3 weeks after on February 24th. Well, staying on the political beat in North Carolina, a federal judge ruled there's no evidence that Republican state lawmakers used racial gerrymandering when they redrew the maps for elections. The people who brought the lawsuit claim the GOP redrew the maps to intentionally discriminate against minority voters. The Black voters who filed the suit say they will appeal. Meanwhile, new data shows the battle for control of Congress is heating up in North Carolina. An analysis by Ad Impact found Republican candidates have spent $3 million just this month. GOP members in the General Assembly redrew the state's 14 congressional districts, which put the party in a position to flip 3 to 4 seats currently held by Democrats. This means the primary election is crucial.
And there's probably going to be some ramped up spending because this could be an election that decides whether Democrats or Republicans end up in control of the House of Representatives. In North Carolina, there's a little bit more of that.
Across the country, Ad Impact expects this year's election to set a new record, surpassing $10 billion in spending for the first time.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
Traffic is still looking pretty good across the area. Conway, Carolina Forest, and up and down the Grand Strand. You don't have any accidents to slow you down this morning, and still some good-looking drive time. 6 minutes on 501 from 544 to Carolina Forest. For the PD and for the Border Belt, you're looking good there as well. Up and down I-95, no accidents. And Florence, you're still accident-free as well. 6 minutes on 52 from Palmetto to I-95.
6 minutes after 6 now. New this morning, a pedestrian was hit and killed by a car in Darlington County. Authorities say the crash happened around 6:30 last night on U.S. Highway 401 in the town of Lamar. The driver of a Chrysler was going north on 401 when they hit the pedestrian walking across the road. Authorities say there were 2 people in the Chrysler, but neither were hurt. The pedestrian died on scene. Now, this crash remains under investigation. Count on us for updates. And staying in Darlington County, an 18-year-old man is dead after he was shot yesterday morning. The Darlington County Coroner's Office identified the victim as Damon Jackson Jr. Darlington County deputies say Jackson was shot on Meadowbrook Drive. He was pronounced dead at the scene around 5:30 yesterday morning. Officials say his death is being treated as a homicide. An autopsy is planned for later this week. Still ahead on News 13 this morning, a famous painting was nearly ruined after climate activists wanted to take a stand. We've got these details next.